catch up.
Question number 4, Priyanca Radhakrishnan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Transport. What advice did he receive about the funding gap in the Auckland Transport Alignment Project prior to the new version he announced last week with Mayor Phil Goff?
Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Phil Twyford.
Officials informed me that the August 2017 Auckland Transport Alignment Project was short $9.7 billion to deliver on the promises that had been made. This is larger than the $5.9 billion shortfall that the previous Transport Minister admitted to when he published the Auckland Transport Alignment Project. Auckland needs these new projects, and projects cost money. Without action, the $9.7 billion hole that I inherited would have meant that vital projects such as Mill Road and Penlink would not have been built.
Supplementary. How did he close the funding gap in the Auckland Transport Alignment Project announcement he made with Mayor Goff?
We made hard choices. We prioritised projects. We didn't put in anything that wasn't funded, and we raised more revenue so that we can make a record amount of investment. The regional fuel tax means that without taking more than its fair share of the national transport budget, Auckland will get $4.3 billion more of investment for projects like Mill Road and Penlink. Anyone who opposes the regional fuel tax needs to explain what $4.3 billion of projects they would cut.
Supplementary. What did closing the funding gap allow the government and council to deliver?
Closing the $9.7 billion funding gap that we inherited allowed us to give Aucklanders confidence and certainty with a fully funded 10-year, $28 billion program of transport investments that will unlock the city's growth and prosperity after years of neglect. At long last, we can start to get ahead of the growth.
Question number 5, the Honourable Michael Woodhouse. A point of order of the Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr. Speaker, rest assured I'm not having you on